Looking for a new place to go out to eat in the Triad? You are in luck. 5 new restaurants have recently opened up.
That's right, and the founder of Eat, Drink, Triad knows all about them. Algernon Cash is here to preview those new spots. Good morning, Algernon. Thanks for being here.
Good morning. Always happy to be with y'all.
Yes, of course. So let's start out with first place, The Quarter in Greensboro. Tell us about this one.
Yeah, so the first place is actually not a restaurant. It's actually a new craft cocktail bar in downtown Greensboro. It's owned by the same group who developed Earl's and Joiners in Winston-Salem. The bar is located in the South End neighborhood next to Boxcar Arcade. And the bar itself was inspired by the French Quarter in New Orleans. So it's got multiple levels. It's just a really fun spot to gather with friends, or you can be more intimate with a significant other. Great atmosphere.
So no food served here?
No.
Okay.
I was just about to say, I've been there. It's awesome inside. The big trees
kind
of going through the middle. Yeah. It's a really cool environment, yeah.
Nice. Awesome. All righty. Sorry, Algernon.
Yeah, and the next one is FF Chicken. It's a Raleigh-based franchise restaurant focused on grilled chicken. It's located in the former small batch restaurant space in High Point. They offer a variety of bowls served over rice. They've got salads, wraps, pitas, even a lamb burger if you're into lamb. But they also have traditional wings. You can purchase a quarter chicken, a half chicken, or whole chicken, but nothing is fried. Everything is flamed. So if you like grilled chicken, this is a place for you.
These bowls look delicious.
Looks so good.
Yeah, awesome. All right, next up is, I like the name, Spaghetti Park in Clemens. Tell us about this.
Yeah, family-owned Italian fast casual restaurant with a focus on takeout. So you're not going to dine inside. It's located in Clemens. Now the place has received some mixed reviews because of some people complaining about price. But I think that's mainly because they offer a very high-quality menu. So obviously, it's going to be priced a little higher than your traditional fast casual restaurant. They've got a much larger menu than most fast casual restaurants. So they've got stone-baked Sicilian pizza, soups, salads, pastas, entrees. All the pizzas look great. I had the pasta fagioli as well as the Kobe beef ravioli, and they are to die for.
Oh, it does sound good.
Yeah, both of those sound great. I'm glad, of course, spaghetti's on the menu. It's got to be. It's in the title.
It's got to be on the menu. There's always going to be somebody that complains about the price.
Yeah.
It's got to be everywhere you go. The next up, tell us about right here in Winston-Salem, Spotted Cow.
So Spotted Cow, interesting name. It's located in downtown Winston-Salem on Trade Street, and it's actually a new steakhouse with a variety of dinner-focused menu offerings. They've got wings and calamari to start off with, but they've got a healthy number of soups, salads, and all the main entrees center around steak, ribs, pork, seafood, and chicken. I tried their 14-ounce New York strip with white cheddar mac and cheese and their crispy Brussels, and I'm telling the viewers that you've got to go check out this place. The menu is just delicious all the way around.
I can't believe I'd never seen this spot.
I've heard of it.
How recently did it open?
Well, it actually opened, Jackie, in the location where Chibo used to be on Trade Street. So, Chibo moved over to Liberty Street, and now Spotted Cow, which is also owned by Freddie Lee, he opened Spotted Cow in the same location.
Okay, I know exactly where that is. Awesome. Glad something's already in that spot.
I know my next date night out location. Love a good steakhouse. We have a final eatery called Finial at Grandover. Finial. Tell us about this in Greensboro.
Yeah, so Finial just opened up at Grandover Resort in Greensboro. They also have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They've got an on-site bake shop, so their biscuits, croissants, muffins, everything is made fresh. I've not tried their breakfast, but I have tried their dinner. I tried the crab cake beignets, which is a fried Charleston-style crab cake with Cajun remoulade. I also tried the North Carolina Yardbird, which is basically fried chicken breast with sweet potato hot sauce, tomato, cabbage, mayo, pickles, and pimento cheese on a brioche bun. Their chef has really developed a really deep menu. They've also got some great shrimp and grits with smoked Gouda inside the grits. They've got duck and dumplings and a great blackened salmon risotto if you're into that as well.
We were looking this up earlier because we weren't sure exactly where it was either. And
it's a Grandover.
But right, no, I know the area, but I hadn't heard of this restaurant, and the plates of food themselves look just beautiful. Would you say it's a little bit of a higher end spot?
Definitely a fine dining option. So you know, you're going there not because of the lowest price, but you're going there for an experience. So if you're looking to celebrate a birthday, anniversary, date night, Finial is definitely a top-notch restaurant here in the region.
There you go, Audrey.
All
There's
right.
your
And
date
they're just
night.
adding them to the
Yes,
list. Yeah.
I know. Well,
All that looked
we
delicious.
appreciate you, Algernon, founder of Eat, Drink, Triad. Of course, we'll be sure to check all of these spots out soon. Here is another list of those locations for you one last time. The Quarter in Greensboro, FF Chicken in High Point, Spaghetti Park in Clemens, Spotted Cow in Winston-Salem, and Finial at Grandover in Greensboro. For more recommendations, we invite you to follow along at the Eat, Drink, Triad Facebook page.